Hi, it's really weird to talk to the camera when you're all by yourself, but I wanted to do this video to show you the steps that I take to make me look the way I do when you might see me out in public, or when I go to a party, or anytime other than the gym or the grocery store. I put on my face. So I kind of wanted to show people how I did that. And if this is too real, I apologize in advance, but these are just kind of the things that I do to get ready. And taking this process has made my journey with alopecia a little bit easier. A little bit about alopecia. I lost my hair when I was 24-ish years old, and I have been living this without hair, without eyebrows, without eyelashes, essentially for 20 years almost. So I've just kind of learned steps along the way to do my makeup and to make myself look as normal as humanly possible. I start out with my foundation, and so we'll get into that. I basically go around and do just kind of to block out the redness. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. Just kind of get the blotchiness. I have a lot of problems with acne, and I'm 44 and I still kind of struggle with it. But that's kind of what got me into this alopecia journey, acne actually. So I was taking an antibiotic to clear it up when I was in my 20s. And basically my body reached a threshold. The antibiotic was called minocycline, or it is called that, and I just had a really overwhelming reaction to it, and I landed in the hospital. And they thought I had Lyme disease, so they gave me more of the different, well, it's like a sister drug. And pretty much when they were giving me that drug through IV was when the damage was really done. And so it's a long story, but I was in the hospital 9 days. When I got out, I was getting back to normal and, you know, living life. And then, like, I guess 3 months or so after that, my hair started falling out. And I'll never know what really happened, but I think it was triggered by the antibiotics I was taking, and especially the intravenous one. So got my little blotchy cover up going on now. So then I just take my liquid foundation and I basically cover up every semblance of skin. I don't really like my skin too much, and I like a lot of coverage. So sorry to people that, I mean, I know I wear too much makeup, but it's just kind of a thing with me. So yeah, just patting around, covering everything up. Doing pretty good. 7 minutes in. Anyway, I'm making this video, I guess, because I want to help people who are struggling with any kind of thing that they're going through, and despite what might happen, I think God gives you what you need to get through it. And so I can kind of thank my faith relationship. I was never, never like after I lost my hair, of course I was devastated like any person would be, but I can say I was never suicidal over it. I actually had hope a long time ago that it would grow back, so that hasn't happened. But the hope and the faith has kept going. I'm kind of, at this point, I know that the hair won't come back, so I've kind of accepted it and moved forward. And moving on helps you to heal. So instead of, being upset, I just do my makeup the best I can, and I fool people all the time. People think, and people can't tell. People think I have hair. People can't tell that I don't. So that's really actually kind of rewarding for me. And sometimes people ask me, I like your hair, did you just get it done or whatever? And I used to tell them, oh, it's a wig or whatever. But I realized how awkward that was probably for them to hear, and maybe embarrassing. And so now I just kind of say, oh, thanks, and move on. And I just don't even mention that it's a wig or whatever. So that's kind of getting the rest of this crap covered up. I had some major breakouts, and so I was waiting to do this video for that reason, so that I wasn't totally broken out. So anyway, this is kind of fun, new type of style of video for me. I've never done this before, like I said. It's kind of scary. And I'm not a makeup artist by any means of the imagination, but I've done this for so long now. It's just kind of like you practice and you perfect your look or whatever. This is the part where it takes kind of like expert artistry to pull off. It's my eyebrows part, and I'll try to do them on the camera here. I have an eyebrow pencil, and I'll show you, but I'm gonna get real close to the mirror here. See if I can spin this. But anyway, there's like an arch where my brow would have been, and so I kind of go off of that and I start to draw in the brow, and kind of go like that, and then I kind of have like my basic outline, see? And then I go over, because this one I used to have a mole here, so getting that cut out, now I have to do this eyebrow off of this eyebrow so that they match. But anyway, I guess if there's anything I want to say is that I've always been hard on myself. Even before I lost my hair, I was so hard on myself, and it didn't really help the situation. I've always been sort of tortured by myself. I always want to be Little Miss Perfect, and that's kind of hard to do when you don't have any hair. And nobody is perfect, and that's the thing. It's like you aim for perfection, but I think getting older has been good for me, and finding somebody stable to be around, like Andy, my husband, has been good for me. Super stable. And that's what I've needed, but he's really helped me come out of my shell and really encouraged me in my fitness journey, which it's a journey. If you've ever struggled with your weight or been overweight, the weight loss thing, keeping it off, it's a journey. So now I come in with my eyebrow paint. This is the underbrow. It's not focusing. I'll show it over here. Okay. And this paint is kind of a game changer for me because I'm gonna like just kind of go over my eyebrows a little bit. And make the outline a little bit thicker. I like thick brows. Not too thick though. And kind of like that. See? And then that's when I let it dry, let that first coat dry. Going over here. So, like I'm just trying to get them matched up. Sometimes that's hard to do, but yeah, so far. And I do a second coat, so if this doesn't match completely, I even them out. And people always ask me like, oh, why don't you get your eyebrows tattooed? Well, you could tattoo them. And I'm like, doesn't work, doesn't stick on. The tattoos do not stay on for me. I've had them microbladed. And for me, it was kind of a total waste of money. It was a total waste of money, not kind of, it was a total waste of money. Come in now, let the brow thing do its thing, dry it. And I'm gonna do my eyebrow eyelid. And I come in with a more fine brush like that. And kind of line my lids like that. Over here. And then now you can kind of see I'm starting to resemble a person. So, that looks good so far. And then I'm gonna do like the under of my brow right here. I'm gonna just do a little highlight of a third color. So, by this time, I've probably got some dry, ready to be. I'm drawing hairs now. With this pen, I'm going to go in and draw some hairs on the paint. And I just kind of invented this out of necessity. Invented this little method. So it's taken me years. I said, finally I was like, just draw eyebrows on and draw hairs in there. So just repeat what you did over on the other side. And at this point I'm digging the shape. I kind of went out of the lines a little bit, but that's all right. So in essence, you basically have to be an artist to do this method because luckily I am, but can't do like freehand. That's not good news. Just gonna go where I went out of the lines, go over it a little bit more. And then you can draw back over it with the brow pencil. Yeah, all right, so pretty even. Now I'm gonna do some eyeliner to bring out my eyes a little bit more. As you can see, popping out a little bit more. And then we're also letting that second coat dry for the eyebrows. So, other eye. Okay. It needs sharpened. Anyway, we'll do that later. I just want you to get an idea of what I do. Pull out some lip gloss. Fun lip gloss here. Good. See if your brows are dry again. If they are, you can apply the second hair coat. I just do like little quick strokes like that. And make it look like hair as much as you can. Okay, pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna put the eyelashes on, but not before I put some powder to secure the look. I'm gonna get some powder on. Because this Sacramento gets really hot, and it kind of helps to have this powder on your face. It's kind of blot all the sweat. So that's good. And I have another in my arsenal, another item in my arsenal is the setting spray. Use that. It's kind of hairspray for your face. So now we're ready to do my eyelashes. And these are magnetic ones, so they're reusable. I get a couple of uses out of them at least. I'm pretty cheap when it comes to trying to buy eyelashes. I don't wear them that often actually. I only wear them for events or whatever. Or if I'm gonna go see friends or at a party. But other than that, I don't really wear eyelashes. It's not practical around the house. It's not. So I got my liquid eyeliner. It's magnetic, so it's I'm gonna put on a couple coats of this, and I do something because I have to secure everything here. I don't have any hair to hold on to the eyelash, so I have to make sure it's secure. So I've always got eyelash glue in my purse because I've been out and my eyelashes have started to come off, especially when it gets really hot outside. And that was not a good look. I had to take off my eyelashes once. And that was really sad. So, put a coat of the magnetic on, let it dry. The reason I like these magnetic ones is because they're super long and they really boost my look. So put another coat on real quick. So I got my lashes and now I have another adhesive. It's non-toxic and it's got aloe in it, and I like it a lot because it really holds. So I'm going to take one of the eyelashes and I'm going to dot in between the magnet part, because there's magnet and there's magnetic liner, and so they stick, but I find that sometimes it doesn't work well enough, so I'm going to reinforce that. This is just mistakes I've made, and over the years I'm figuring out how to get better. That's what we do with makeup. And then I actually put a little bit of the adhesive on my lid. And you let it get tacky, and then that way it'll bond a lot better than just like the one coat. So I blow that to kind of get it sticky. And then we go in and make our attempt. And then I just kind of like push down along my eye like that. And then I shape, so it's not like crazy, but I shape the eyelash around the gluey parts. And it looks like that. So I'm going to repeat with the other side. I already put my magnetic on, and then I'm going to do the glue thing on this side. I try to miss the metal part on here, the magnet part or whatever it is, but sometimes the glue kind of drips in between. But that looks like it's going to hold pretty well on that side. And so now I'm going to be careful to not put any glue inside your eye. It's easy to miss your target. So we're just getting that all set. And gonna be going on there. And then we'll go to attach it. And sometimes it doesn't always work, so we'll go in again. Not tacky enough yet. And I think this time we got it. So just kind of let that dry. And then you got it in place. So I have to tell you that the eyelashes thing is what really makes my look pop. And for years I was not good at attaching my eyelashes, and it would take me literally 20-30 extra minutes to put my eyelashes on, and so that was extremely frustrating. And so just years of being extremely frustrated, but I've kind of got a method together now, so I'm a lot happier person. So now I'm gonna reach in and grab my hair, which is, I'll show you the hair. It's synthetic. It's made by Renee of Paris, and it's like a cap on the inside, you see, and on the outside it's just synthetic. It's plastic hair, and it's so easy to style. That's why I like these wigs so much. This brand, I've been buying it for years. Basically a year after I lost my hair, I started buying this brand. So I really, really love it for just everyday wig wear and all that stuff. So they last about 3 months, and I just kind of fluff and style them. I wash them maybe twice a week, but I don't wear wigs every day. So so I just put her on, and it looks a little bit crazy at first because, I mean, it was sitting on a shelf just now. So, but basically I just kind of finger comb it. This one, it's easy. I like it. Suits me. And that's pretty much all. I sometimes spray it down with water. I have some here, I can do that just to complete the look. And I kind of like scrunch the curls. But that's really it. It's got a lot of product in it from the last time I styled it a couple of days ago. And so I don't really need to do a lot to it, which I like. So there you have it. We're all made up. That's what I do, and it takes a lot of patience and a lot of product, but this is the final result. So I'm pretty happy with that, and that's a lot of, I mean, one big reason why I'm able to function normally in society, and why I'm not a complete agoraphobic, because for years I had a lot of anxiety, and I still have a lot of anxiety about being social and meeting people and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked this video, please remember to click like below, and I hope you'll subscribe for more content. I'm not probably always going to be doing this content, but I think it lets you know a little bit more about me, and it opens up, and it maybe I can help somebody with this content. So we'll see you later. Cheers.